guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing Brush Kurbler, who's the fiber fuel racer from Cars 1, and his appearance, releases, and review. So first let's get on to the appearance of Brush Kurbler from Cars 1. So he appeared in the very first Cars movie, just in the background. He didn't speak in the movie, but he is alongside McQueen, just right here, and McQueen passed him. He was pretty slow, yeah, because he's a pretty old gen. So essentially, he was just a background racer, didn't speak. He was involved in the crash, but he survived and kept racing the first race of the first Cars movie. But then, eventually, it was pretty unfortunate. It's because his sponsor, Fiber Fuel, did not make an appearance in Cars 3. It was one of the few sponsors that, unfortunately, Pixar just threw him out and replaced it with a new sponsor. So, yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. But thank gosh, Mattel is still pretty interested in Fiber Fuel, because we got this pity, which is Megan Shifter. I'll talk about her or him a little bit more later on. So that's his appearance and everything, and what happened to the sponsor. And now let's get on to the release of this guy. So he was originally released in the Motor Speedway of the South, as many of all the racers. And then in 2009, he did receive a pit roll launcher, and also a Lightyear launcher. And then in 2010, I think he was released in like a 4-pack. I may be wrong, but I'm not really sure. And then a rubber tire release too. In 2013, he was released in a 7-pack that included Lightning McQueen, The King, Chick Hicks, Kid Webster, a King fan, and I think it was another one. I just completely forgot the names of those. And Fiber Fuel was included. A lot of collectors did get that pack, because Kid Webster was actually canceled in 2010, but got released in that 7-pack. So that's the version I have, but I do not have Kid Webster. I got him off of eBay just by itself. And then 2014 released as a single, and then 2017 released as a single again, and then 2019 most recent release from Thailand. This is a Chinese version. Thailand did come up with their version of Fiber Fuel, and it kind of looked weird. It didn't look like this expression. It kind of looked like the eyes were kind of a little together. So I do not have that version. Thank gosh I don't have that version. So those are all the releases, and now let's get on to the review of him. So he has a determined expression, and he is the same model as the other racers. Like he's a model of RPM. Sometimes people get confused between these two models, RPM and Octane, which one got released first. So I'm just calling it the RPM body style. So he has his body style. He has a determined expression, has a split mustache. I don't know how you call it in the real world. 56. These headlights are fake. Fiber Fuel, running regular. He's riding on black Lightyear tires, and I actually do really love this design. This red outline, and then the white line goes all the way back to here into the Fiber Fuel. The contingency sponsors are the same as every single other racer besides him. Like Clutch Shade, he has the same sponsors as him. 56. Fiber Fuel on the back, running regular. 56 on the sides. Same thing on the other side. Right here in the back, he has 2 on the bars. He has running regular, Fiber Fuel, 56, and right here, some people may get confused saying Well, the proper way you should say this is I'm running regular. They might get confused because there's a 9. That's cursive. That's cursive, man. Yeah, some collectors got confused when they saw the slogan for Fiber Fuel. They thought it was a 9, but it's actually cursive. So now let's compare some other racers to this model because there are multiple racers. Hold up. Give me a moment. I need to get something. I kind of forgot to bring some of the racers that are the same model. So, yeah. Wait patiently. I'm so sorry. I had to do this for no reason. I'm really sorry my brother came in here. So I do have racers that are the same model as him. First is metallic Ryan Shields. I did not have the regular one. I will get the regular one pretty soon. So the design, the model, the expression is basically the same. It's just with different decals. Mattel was kind of cheap when they first made the Piston Cup racers. They just used the same body style, same expression, but then they just changed everything. The designs, tires. Mattel, why did you have to be lazy? Seriously. Next is Sidewall Shine. Basically the same colors, but this one's kind of a little more orangish yellow. But on the hood, it's kind of similar to the yellow right here. But they're the same. Yeah, black rims, but this one's gray on the rims. Yep, basically the same model. And last but not least is RPM. So, yep, same model. Nothing that much different. I'd rather have them to have their expressions all determined, like already angry. But they didn't. So let me bring on the Pity. This Pity was released in 2018 as a single as part of the Dyna 400 series, and the designs are basically the same. Megan Shifter. See, he came with some stack of tires, a light gear. Hey, Mattel's not being lazy as they did like a couple years ago. Hold up, my camera ain't focusing. Oh, there you go. The Lightyear text was never on the was on the earlier versions of the tires, but then when 2015, when they re-released some of the Pities, they didn't even have the Lightyear tire text on them, so that was kind of disappointing there. But thank gosh they did fix it for the Thailand version, so that's great. But the only complaint I have, a lot of collectors have complaints with this because you just essentially just stick the fork in there and just drive around with it, which is pretty inaccurate. Because it essentially means that you're popping the tire and, well, Bruce Kurbler is going to be rating on a flat tire. So yeah, what collectors would do is just place them on and, yep, there you go. Yeah, you can write them on, but sometimes, after a few seconds, they, come off. Oh, there you go. Oh, it came off. So yeah, and also came with this tool chest. All the tool chests that they have released so far are basically the same, but just decals, so not that much different. There is supposed to be a crew chief that was showing off in a prototype and a picture, and I'll put it down. I'll put it on the side, but essentially there was supposed to be a Fiber Fuel crew chief, but that never came to fruition. That probably got canceled for some reason. I'm not really sure. So yeah. And that's pretty much it for the review. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.